All right, this is Thursday the 26th. This is part 2. I'm at the keyboard now. If you would all turn in your book to page 90. We're going to be learning the chords that go along with the G major scale. First, to review the G major scale. Remember, it's G, A, B, thumb under, C, D, E, F sharp, don't forget the F sharp, and G. Backwards, G, F sharp, E, D, C, third over, B, G, A. And that was with my right hand. Okay, so we're looking on page 90 now. The G chord, G, B, and D. Okay, now we're going to be playing a version of the C chord. Your thumb's going to stay on G. Third finger is going to go to C, and your fifth finger to E. That is an inversion of the C chord. And then the one we learned on Tuesday, your thumb's going to F sharp, fourth finger on C, fifth finger on D, and that's our D7th chord. So you should be practicing those chords on page 90. These are the 3 chords for the G major scale. The G, the inversion of the C, go back to G, play the D7 with the F sharp, and back to G. And try those with both hands. Again, that's on page 90. Okay, on page 91, we're adding something new, and that's called the pedal, the damper pedal. If you have a piano with pedals, it's going to be the one on the right. And in our classroom, the piano lab, it would be the one on the right. If you have an electronic keyboard, you may not have a piano at pedal at all. So just don't worry about it. If you do have a pedal connected to it, then you would probably just have one pedal. But the indication mark is that line, that hold line. If you look at the page of 91, that is telling you when to put the pedal down and when to lift it up. So what the pedal does is it sustains the sound. So here are the 3 notes at pedal study without the pedal. Here's with the pedal. My hands are up and the sound continues because that damper pedal sustains the sound. Again, if you have an electronic keyboard and don't have a pedal, don't worry about it. But either way, practice this song on page 91. It is using G hand position, and now the C chord broken and blocked. Measure 9, back to the G chord, broken, blocked. Now the D7 chord, broken, blocked, and then it ends on the G chord. So that's pedal study on page 91. Use the pedal if you have one. If not, don't worry about it. Okay, let's look at the song on page 92. 92, again, we're in the key of G, so all Fs are sharped. If there's any Fs, you're going to sharp them. And you can tell that by the key signature at the very beginning of the music. You're going to see the treble clef sign, then you're going to see a sharp on the F line, and then your time signature. So it's clef sign, key signature, time signature. We also begin with a pickup beat of 3/4. So it would sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, tied, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, tied, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, tied, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, tied, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, tied, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, tied, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, tied, 2, off. There are many times in here you have to use finger substitution. So watch carefully the numbers that they're asking you to play the notes with. For example, the first note asks you to use finger 1. The second note asks you to use finger 2 on the note B. And the fourth finger is asked to play the note D. And that allows you to be ready with your pinky to play the E. Remember, we only have 10 fingers and there are 88 keys on the keyboard. So even though we're in the G hand position, you're going to have to move those fingers in and out to get the notes to cover the melody. Okay, that melody might be familiar to some of you. The left hand is simply playing the chords of the G major scale. So your hand position should be the G just below middle C, B, and the D above middle C. So you're starting with your G chord. You can see it's moving on to your C chord. Sometimes they're disconnected, sometimes they're blocked, so just pay attention to that on Kumbaya. All right, we're going to be skipping page 93 in your book, and 94 is simply a review of some of the things we've been talking about. Let me know if you have any questions. I really appreciate those of you that have been emailing me with your concerns and your questions. Let's keep that line of communications open. I also strongly suggest that you continue to review page 88, which was dance, and page 89, the German song, since that was difficult for some of you. We're trying to make the best of this, all of us. Take care, stay healthy, and we'll talk again next week. Bye.